Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, June 28, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Philadelphia Phillies vs Atlanta Braves. Our team pick is Atlanta for the win, and here is why. The Atlanta Braves are 7th in team ERA at 3.72 and 13th in WHIP at 1.25. Atlanta's starting rotation is 9th in quality starts with 28, and the Braves' pitching staff is holding opposing hitters to an average .234 with 8th in baseball. Kyle Wright is the leader in wins with 8 and Max Fried is the leader in strikeouts with 92. Charlie Morton gets the nod on the mound Tuesday for Atlanta. This season the right-hander is 4.3 with an ERA of 4.84 and 86 strikeouts. At the plate, Philadelphia is 14th in team ERA at 3.86 and 14th in WHIP at .125. Philadelphia's starting rotation has 33 quality starts, which is tied for 4th, and the Phillies' pitching staff is holding opponents to an average .239 at the plate, which is 16th best. Aaron Nola is the leader in strikeouts with 109. Zach Wheeler gets the nod on the mound for Philadelphia on Tuesday. Wheeler is 6.4 with an ERA of 2.77 and 86 strikeouts. The right-hander's 6 wins lead Philadelphia. Atlanta is 9-2 in their last 11 road games and 27 in their last 27 games overall, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 division games. Philadelphia is 9-1 in their last 10 games against a team with a winning record and 8-2 in their last 10 home games, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 home games against a team with a winning record. I get the case to be made either way here, but I'm leaning towards the Braves here. Both teams have been hot and Wheeler's been solid, but as much as I haven't necessarily been a Morton fan this year, the Braves have been just as hot and are getting them at the better price here, so give me the Braves. Our total pick is under 8. And here is why. The Philadelphia Phillies lost slugger Bryce Harper to a broken thumb on Saturday, and that could affect Philadelphia's production at the plate. Philadelphia's 12th in team batting average at .247, 15th in on-base percentage with .316, and 7th in slugging percentage with .413. Philadelphia has scored the 5th most runs with 352. Kyle Schwarber is the leader in home runs for Philadelphia with 21. Harper leads Philadelphia in RBIs with 48, and in his absence the active leader is Schwarber with 46. Right. Rhys Hoskins has been very productive at the plate with 14 doubles, 2 triples, 13 home runs and 37 RBIs. As a team, Philadelphia has 122 doubles, 11 triples and 92 home runs in 74 games. At the plate, the Atlanta Braves are 11th in team batting average at .247, 16th in on-base percentage with .313, and lead all of baseball in slugging percentage at .439. The Braves have scored the 8th most runs with 349. Austin Riley has hit 18 home runs to lead Atlanta, and the third baseman is tied with Dansby Swanson for the lead in RBIs with 43. Ronald Acuna Jr. could be back in the lineup for Atlanta after missing several games with an injury, but his status at this time is listed as day-to-day. Atlanta has hit 140 doubles, 6 triples and 110 home runs in 74 games. Atlanta starter Charlie Morton has not allowed more than 2 earned runs in each of the last 2 outings, while Philadelphia starter Zach Wheeler has allowed 2 earned runs or less in each of the last 5 starts. The total has finished under in 7 of the last 10 games that Atlanta has played in Philadelphia and in 4 of the Braves' last 5 games overall. Boston Red Sox vs Toronto Blue Jays. Our team pick is Boston plus 1.5. And here is why. The Red Sox started the season looking like they were destined for a down year, but they have done nothing but flip that script of late. They've gone 8-2 in their last 10 games and find themselves sitting in the top wild card spot as of now. With the wild race expected to go into the fall, Boston knows that they need to find continued success, especially against a divisional foe like Toronto. The first few months of the season saw the Blue Jays dominate against Boston, and now that the Red Sox take to the road this week, they know that all eyes across the league will be on them. They're tied for the second most wins in the American League, though in finding success on the road isn't something new to this group as they approach Tuesday's game. While the Red Sox came into this series playing some of the best baseball in the league, it wasn't long ago that the Blue Jays were doing much of the same. They've fallen back of late, having gone only 3-7 in their last 10 games, though playing at home has gone much better than playing on the road. With all of that said, they still are well within the grasp of the Red Sox in the standings, and it seems likely that they are also able to work themselves into a playoff spot anyway. Part of the issues of late came due to the 6-game road trip the Blue Jays found themselves on, and now that they get to stay home after Monday's opener, they should have the advantage there, beyond also having dominated the Red Sox this season. The Red Sox, even after Monday's loss, still remains one of the best teams in all of baseball and one of the most confident as well. It'll help that they'll have Wacha on the mound, who is one of the most reliable arms in the American League, and with the offense surging as well, the Red Sox will like their chances to bounce back in this one. Boston is one of the few teams to have the offense that can not only hang with the Blue Jays, but can actually put the pressure on them to have to keep pace, even on the road. Additionally, according to Covers.com, the Red Sox are 4-0 in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record and are 5-0 in Wacha's last 5 starts against a team with a winning record. Also, the Blue Jays are 0-5 the last 5 times they've played the second game of a series. Our total pick is under 9.5 runs. And here is why. The Red Sox are averaging 4.81 runs per game and 4.89 runs per game on the road. They averaged 4 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Blue Jays. With Toronto giving up 4.74 runs per game at home, the Red Sox will hit their average in this game. The Blue Jays are averaging 4.71 runs per game and 4.60 runs per game at home. They averaged 2.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Red Sox. With Boston giving up 3.46 runs per game on the road, the Blue Jays won't score enough runs to push the score over the total. The Blue Jays and Red Sox played under the total in 5 of their last 7 meetings. Washington Nationals vs Pittsburgh Pirates. Our team pick is Nationals for the win. And here is why. The Pirates move up the East Coast looking for better results as they visit the lowly Washington Nationals on Monday night. The Pirates took the series loss against Tampa Bay with 2 straight one-run defeats. The Pirates continue to scuffle at the plate and have struggled to get timely hitting on the road. In the series finale on Sunday afternoon, the Pirates lineup was dominated by Rays ace Shane McClanahan. They struck out 10 times at the hands of McClanahan and 12 times overall, while getting just 6 hits and 2 runs in a 4-2 defeat that secured a series sweep for the Rays. On Monday night, the Pirates held a 2-0 lead before the bullpen coughed up 1 in the 7th and 2 in the 8th to take the loss. Reliever Miguel Yajur got the nod and pitched 4 solid innings, allowing 4 hits and walking 3, but not allowing any runs to score. The Nationals continue their slow rebuild this season, and the results have been tough to watch if you are a Nationals fan. The team is in dead last in the NL East and has one of the worst pitching staffs in baseball. Washington's lone true star in Juan Soto has been pitched around all season, and the rumors of his imminent trade have already started to swell. The Nationals return home after a modest 5-game road trip. The trip was 2-2 heading into Sunday's finale in Texas against the Rangers. The Nationals took full advantage of a rusty Glenn Otto, who returned to the mound after being out since June 6 with COVID-19 issues and knocked him out after just 2 innings. The Nationals pounded him for 6 hits and drew 3 walks in his short stint as they finished the short road trip at 3-2 with a win. On Monday night against the Pirates, the Nationals got a solid start from Eric Fed and then battled back in the late innings to steal a 3-2 win. Trailing 2-1 in the 8th, Michael Franco drilled a 2-run home run to give the Nats the lead for good. The Nationals have hit left-handed pitching very well this season, with a .257 team batting average and 18 home runs thus far. The Pirates are just 1-3 in Quintana's last 4 starts as well. The Nats have won 2 out Corbin's last 3 starts at home. Corbin also pitched well in his only start against the Pirates, on the road at Pittsburgh. He allowed just 3 hits and 2 runs in 5.1 innings work while striking out 4 and throwing 92 pitches. In Quintana's only start against the Nats, he lasted just 4 innings and allowed 5 hits and 3 runs. Our total pick is over 8, and here is why. Washington starting pitcher Patrick Corbin has a monster 6.60 ERA, and the total has finished over in each of the left-hander's last 5 starts. Jose Quintana has a solid 3.60 ERA, but the total has finished over in 4 of the Southpaw's last 5 starts. Washington has the next to last team ERA, and Pittsburgh is not that much better at 25th. Tampa Bay Rays vs Milwaukee Brewers. Our team pick is Brewers for the win. And here is why. After scuffling for most of June, the Brewers played much better last week, including an emphatic win in the rubber game against Toronto on Sunday. Toronto plated 3 in the top of the first, but Rowdy Tellez launched a 2-run homer in the bottom of the frame before Omar Narvaez tied the score with an RBI double, and the Brewers scored 5 the next inning, highlighted by another 2-run homer from Tellez against his old team. Starter Kai Gonzalez made it 4 innings, allowing 3 runs on 4 hits and 2 walks, while striking out 3. Jandal Gustav tossed 2 scoreless frames in relief to earn the win. Willie Adames had a 3-hit game including a double, driving in 1 run while scoring twice. It wasn't easy in a series that was competitive throughout, but the injury-riddled Rays picked up a much-needed sweep of Pittsburgh after scuffling the previous few games. Vidal Bruggen opened the scoring in the bottom of the second in Sunday's finale by drawing a bases-loaded walk, and while the score would remain tight at 1 for most of the afternoon, Ji-Man Choi broke the deadlock with an RBI double in the 7th before Josh Lowe and Isaac Paredes both added RBI singles. Shane McClanahan continued to look like the Cy Young favorite, allowing just 1 run on 4 hits and no walks, while piling up 10 strikeouts over 7 innings. Brooks Raleigh picked up his 4th save with a scoreless 9th. Paredes was on base 4 times, including hitting a pair of doubles. These teams have followed a similar trajectory throughout the season, but the Brewers are the pick as Woodruff, plus their offense is a little more trustworthy than what Tampa Bay is offering. The injury-riddled Rays are going to struggle to beat good teams right now, and Woodruff has the ability to easily handle an offense that has been very poor for a number of weeks now. Woodruff doesn't have a good ERA at the moment, but all of his metrics including a 21.5 KBB percent point to a turnaround, especially considering he was one of the best pitchers in baseball from 2019 to 2021. He will be backed by a bullpen that is both effective and deep, with the off day ensuring that everyone is available, including the terrific Devin Williams-Josh Hader duo on the backhand. Tampa Bay's offense has stumbled all the way to 19th with a 98 WRC+, and quickly dropping the last 6 weeks, with both a few regulars going cold and all the injuries playing a factor. The Rays are severely depleted right now and will struggle too much against Milwaukee's strong pitching. Our total pick is under the total, and here is why. These two teams win with pitching, plain and simple. Neither team boasts much of an offensive attack, particularly the Rays, who rank in the bottom quartile in most offensive categories. The Brewers are slightly better, but against great pitching like Tampa has, it's doubtful that they'll do enough damage to push this over the total. The under is 36-31.5 this season for the Rays, while it's 33-36.6 for the Brewers. On the Brewers side, they also have a very good bullpen, so even if Woodruff gets jazzed early, the bullpen will keep things close. This one will go below the total, so take the under here.